E aí, galera, tô chegando aí novamente para continuar nossa jornada em Baldur's Gate. No último episódio a gente terminou aqui, então daqui a gente vai continuar agora. Vamos fazer as outras coisas que tem para fazer. E vamos que vamos. Esse cara aqui, o que tu tem para mim?
Hello, Vulcan.
Let me see what you've made.
Lágrima de dragão. Saúde máxima mais 5. Mil e 4. Cegadora. Tá bom. Nas armaduras. O que dá pra mim pôr aqui? Regeneração de saúde. Excelente proteção física. Essa aqui, saúde máxima mais 10. Mais 3 conta mais 10, né? Vamos ficar nessa aqui. Joia. Precisa 2 gemas corrompidas. E aqui? Resistência a gelo. Tem alguma coisa aqui de resistência a gelo de novo? Não? Vamos com essa aí. E tão pesado. Não vai dar em nada mesmo? Redutora de vida. E agora, o que eu posso fazer ainda? Tá, tem essa aqui pra me arrumar. Crítico no bloqueio, 30%. Magia máxima, mais 10. Saúde máxima, mais 15. Guarda letal. Guarda de ossos. Vai pra 24 ali o ataque. Bom, não sei. Eu acho que eu vou pôr saúde. Ó. Guarda de lobo. Aumenta a vitalidade do portador. E aqui? Mais 15%. O ataque não é muito importante ali. Vai aumentar pouco. Saúde máxima. Olha aí. Punho de colosso. Peito. Fechou. Saúde máxima mais 25. E aí o que a gente vai fazer? A gente vai pôr. Cadê? Regeneração de magia menos 20. Tá tirando. Saúde máxima mais 10. Regeneração de saúde mais 15. Pronto. Aí sim. Agora nós estamos feitos. Olha, essa aqui também é boa. Precisar resistência depois contra gelo. Nós tem.
The mercenary salutes you, knight. I'll leave you.
Bom, e agora?
Hey, Buffalo. I see nobody's managed to kill you yet.
Not before I've seen you blown up by one of your toys.
I'm going.
Já foi tudo isso aí. Agora vamos fazer a outra ali em cima. Lá tem duas missões secundárias para fazer. No fim das contas a gente vai para lá. Calma aí, tem alguma coisa errada aí. Não, é essa aqui. Saúde máxima mais 25.
Mathras, do you have a moment?
My dear, I have all of eternity.
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Ué?
Talk to you later. Sybil, can I
Yes?
I'd like to ask...
What do you want to know?
So, did you find a book on what we found?
I haven't gone to the library yet. What can you tell me about Mathras?
He is a most unusual being. Do you realize he has been alive for over 6,000 years?
Don't you get the impression that he's just talking bullshit?
Even though at first sight, such a long existence sounds impossible, he has knowledge of history that makes it very difficult for us to doubt his word. And his appearance speaks for itself, if I may be so bold.
It's true that he does look a bit ripe.
As far as I understand it, he regularly changes his bodies. As soon as the one he's taken starts wearing out, he procures a new frame? What is really fascinating is that he is the kind of undead that was previously unheard of. We had no idea there was a being able to transfer their soul from one body to another in order to keep living. Remember that his knowledge could very well turn our vision of mortality upside down. And of course he might provide unhoped-for help against the lords of the frozen shadows.
What did I tell you? Once they've recovered from the shock of my somewhat shriveled appearance, everybody thinks I'm highly useful.
He could really help us out, if we could only be sure he wasn't working for the enemy.
You insult me yet again. Joining forces with a band of apprentice sorcerers with a thirst for power would be unworthy of my condition. And didn't I already tell you how to enter the city?
Some basic information that got you into our camp. That seems pretty clever to me.
Really? What would be in it for me? Not that the company of these scribes is unpleasant, but I doubt that our simple little discussions will affect the course of the war.
I can confirm that he hasn't ever been alone. But you look a bit preoccupied with something. Am I right?
The commander says there's a traitor in the camp, and our new friend is obviously a prime suspect. What if he can read minds?
Well, I think that the commander is wrong. We've spoken for a long time with Mathras, and I don't believe for a second that he's got anything to do with your problem. It's obviously very difficult to detect telepathic communication, but as far as I can see, there's nothing to indicate he's capable of it.
Very well. I'll just have to trust you. I'll be going now.
Ué, tem alguma coisa aqui que não tá certo.
Greetings, mercenary.
Esse
I'll be
cara só
going.
quer vender.
We have to reach an agreement on the assault we're going to launch.
Very well. Our strategy will essentially depend on you and your companions. I'll be attaching a group of soldiers to your party for support.
That's out of the question. The more of us there are, the greater the risk that we'll be noticed. I'm taking Edwin. Her knowledge and powers make her the best suited to go with me.
I would very much like you to have someone I trust with you. And this Edwin does not seem like that person.
Huh. She'll be delighted to hear that.
I could go with you. You know that I'm stealthy and can make myself useful.
That's a pretty good compromise. With the three of us, we stand a chance. What do you say, Your Highness?
I agree. I'm counting on you, Relmar, to remember the interests of your people. The result of this battle depends on your success. You need to sneak into the city, get to the drawbridge, and lower it. Then you can open the gate for us. I will personally be leading our army, and I'll enter the city as soon as you've opened the gate. I think that the element of surprise and our advantage in numbers should be enough to overcome the Deadwalkers. And your help in this battle will be of inestimable value.
Excellent. If all goes according to plan, I'll be able to go to Blackfrost's realm after that. You can't have too many elite troops and freeborn blades on this expedition.
Are you ready for the assault? There must be neither distraction nor setback. We won't have a second chance. If you have business to deal with, you should deal with it now.
Eu vou precisar tempo para fazer as missões secundárias.
I still need a bit of time.
Vou ter que fazer as missões secundárias aí.
Relmar, you got a minute?
Yes?
Here's all that I could find. I doubt I'll be able to find any more.
Each stone that you can recover is precious. I can't thank you enough for what you've already done. You're giving us back our memories.
Let's change the subject.
Bom, por enquanto é isso aí.
I'll leave you here.
E essa coisa aqui.
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I do for you?
I would like to ask you a few questions. What's the story with this Mathras guy? Who is he?
It's hard to say. He's one of the living dead. Of that I'm completely certain, but he is able to do things no other species of revenant has ever done before. You must understand that necromancy, the magic that allows the dead to be reanimated, is based upon one principle: giving energy to lifeless bodies. Mathras functions differently somehow. It is not his body that has been brought back to life, but rather his mind, which has survived his body.
He says he's 6,000 years old. You believe that?
It is entirely possible. His spirit is in theory immortal. This magic is far different from that which is practiced in Vertiol. Instead of drawing energy from the world heart, he draws energy directly from the body he is possessing.
Could that have anything to do with the Ice Lords or my demon?
Absolutely not.
Vamos lá pra biblioteca.
Thanks.
So, did you find a book?
I haven't got... Math,
Tinha negócio aqui que eu podia
we
fazer.
need to talk about your style.
What would you like?
Tá, não é isso aqui.
Maybe. Hey, don't change anything.
My boy, you must learn to make decisions. You're really quite fickle, you know. Or are you? You know what? Don't change a thing.
I want to ask you...
Ué, não tem
Talk
mais
to you
pergunta ali. No outro tinha um negócio pra perguntar pra ele. Vamos lá pra biblioteca. Tá, agora eu tô dentro de novo. Que coisa estranha esse mapa. Fiquem aí que eu tô com pressa. Achei um treco ali. Sonora. Uma arma, né? De novo. Outra arma. Vamos pegar os livros e se mandar dali. E depois a gente vai dar continuação na história também. Vamos descer. Vamos rápido, que eu tô com pressa. Parece que tá tão perto ali. Olha só. É aqui, ó. Elmo de guarda real.
We can't take all of them. Let's concentrate on anything to do with necromancy, healing, and of course anything about the world heart.
If you can find a book called Living Lava, I'm interested.
Bom, eu já sei
Living
qual livro
lava?
que é.
A book about the tears of the world heart. Mathras suggested I should look for that.
You have tickled my curiosity.
Eu acho que é esse. Ah não, tem que pegar os outros também. E agora, meu parceiro, como é que vai ser? Vamos lá, devagar. Boa. Ué? Não tô entendendo.
It'll have to do. Pass me the books you have. I can't carry any more. I need to keep my hands free in case we have to fight.
Eu luto. Não precisa se preocupar, não. Tá comigo, tá com Deus. Vamos que vamos. Tchau. Tô vazando. Essa parte foi a biblioteca. E agora? Vamos voltar, né? Vamos devagar, me deu uma travadinha ali. Olha essa espada aí que a gente tem nas costas. Olha só como ela fica durante a noite.
So, did you find a book on what we found?
Here's a book that should have information on your sphere.
Excellent. Let me have a look at it. Oh, what a gem! A real mine of knowledge! This tier of the world heart is actually a kind of container. Inside it, there's raw power that makes whoever is connected to the world heart more powerful. I believe I should give it to you, so you can make use of it.
Cara, ele me deu experiência. Valeu a pena. Ué. Por que tem mais uma aí?
Do you have a moment? I wanted to ask you a few things. Let's change the subject. Later.
Greetings, mercenary.
Can I have a look?
Isso aqui não é. Eu acho que é tu, hein, Sybil?
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Have you learned anything about the World Heart?
Yes, I found out a few things that might interest you. Some of the myths about the World Heart are based on real facts. Certain texts confirm that there is indeed a source of energy that fuels the world, but also that is the source of all magic power. Every time a sorcerer casts a spell, they are drawing power from the World Heart. The Ice Lords are siphoning this energy in huge quantities, and that is why they are so immensely powerful. If we can only discover how they're doing it, it may be possible to deprive them of all their power.
That sounds like a really good lead. Keep on digging. Anything new on the World Heart?
I think I just discovered something really interesting.
Tell me.
From what I've read, the World Heart is not invertial. Well, not really. It exists in a sort of other world next to us, in a sort of limbo, in fact. And it's impossible to get there without using an extremely complex ritual.
And can you perform it?
No, but the Ice Lords have discovered a way to create passages and to keep them open. And it's by using these passages that the Ice Lords are able to channel the power from the World Heart. But they're draining it. They're using more power than can be replenished.
Tá, ainda não deu. Quem é esse?
Do you have a moment? I wanted to ask... Let's change the... Later.
I hope you'll put the gifts of the Tier of the World Heart to good use.
Tá estranho. Olha lá, tem um negócio de missão. Cadê o cara agora?
Greetings, Vulcan. My men and I are ready. We await your orders.
Deu sim.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
Ué, não dá pra liberar ela? Não tá dando muito certo isso aqui. Tem a missão ali pra fazer, não tá dando.
Relmar.
Yes?
I need your expertise.
Of course I will.
Vamos lá. Vamos mudar alguma coisa agora? Olha só, agora ele tá aqui.
Mathras, do you have a moment?
My dear, I have all of eternity.
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why won't you tell Sybil about your love lives?
I wouldn't have thought you'd be interested in the prurient questions of that young girl, charming as she may be. It seems to me that my sexuality is my own business, as well as which, I suspect my stories would be quite shocking to an innocent girl like that.
Come on, then.
I have been alive on Vertial a very long time, and before I lost all desire of any kind, I think I probably experienced everything possible, both emotionally and sexually. To recount all my adventures to you in detail would require weeks, apart from which, it's out of the question that I should speak of these things out loud.
As bad as that?
You doubt my word? Very well. Let me tell you about my 14th wife, the Princess of the Elephant City.
For real? But that's gross.
And those are some of my cleaner stories. I told you, I've tried everything. Perhaps now you understand my reticence with your young friend.
Exactly. So what should I tell her?
Whatever you wish. I will confirm whatever story you tell.
Então tá, é pra falar qualquer coisa. Vamos lá.
I'm gonna need your experience, Mathras. Come with me.
At last! I was starting to get a little bored.
No outro eu tava sozinho. Agora eu vou levar ele junto pra falar com a Sybil. Ver o que vai acontecer. Cadê a Sybil agora? Agora ele vai junto. Vamos, carrega aí. Falar as histórias de amor dele, vamos ver.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I spoke with Mathras. He finally agreed to talk to me about his love life. Well, lives.
And? What did he tell you?
Esse aqui que eu vou pôr é um tipo pervertido.
He speaks well and everything, but deep inside, he's twisted. And you don't want to know more, believe me, sister.
Oh, come on. I'm not such an innocent, you know.
Whatever you say, but some stories have to be whispered. Flesh, orgy, special trick, and elephants, and then an ice cube, plunged, and collect a coconut, the crowd, and drink it.
I had never imagined people would want to do such things.
You wanted to know. Now you know. I need a bath.
Não deu nada. Não aconteceu nada diferente. Rolou aquela história ali. E foi, né?
See you later.
É. Não mudou nada. E agora eu posso falar pra ele?
Mathras, do you have a moment?
My dear, I have...
Ver se vai mudar alguma coisa.
I want to ask you a couple of... Talk to you later.
Se relacionou aí com um elefante, hein? Então tá bom. Temos um level que a gente vai pôr agora. Sonora. Resistência contra a magia. Eu acho que eu vou precisar isso. Beleza. Nível 3. Estamos chegando, estamos chegando. Tem essa ainda? Vou precisar mais 2 levels ainda. Probabilidade de reciclar componentes, mais 20%. Tô usando pra caramba isso ali. Isso aqui vai ser o próximo. Bom, galera, já tem um tempo bom aí também, né? Então daqui a gente continua no próximo episódio. Eu vou fazer a missão principal, né? Vou continuar daqui, beleza? Não esqueça de deixar aquele gostei no vídeo para dar aquela força. E o próximo episódio promete. Próximo episódio promete aí, galera. Tamo junto. Aquele forte abraço.